There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lu Dort.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, Willie Markkanen and Collins at forward. Sexton is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Oklahoma City, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. Well, it may not be a new season, but Greg, it is a new year. And some teams could use, right, a fresh start.
And hey, wherever you can find motivation, right? It's a long season, lots of mental gymnastics. And Kevin, everyone overcomes in their own way.
Now here's Giddey into the lane. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And Williams drops them both. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
I love that Colin Sexton is confident in taking that shot. Beautiful.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Back to Dort. Three-pointer. Kessler with the rebound. Here's Markkanen. Pass to Collins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Bucket is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Hands it from downtown.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Down low, Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Sexton for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Now here's Giddey. His last outing with 20 points. Back to Williams. Again, the Thunder score.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Brooklyn Nets. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Well, we knew Markkanen could shoot, but the consistency right out of the gate has surprised all of us.
To the middle, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Jazz have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to. Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Collins, good.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Dunn. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. That's good from Dunn on the assist by Collins.
Great defense, great contest. You have to live with the results because Chris Dunn's a crafty scorer inside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has yet to score. Jazz leading by 6. Fires from deep. And Colin Sexton with the 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
And the technical free throw is good. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game. Jazz have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Here's Hendricks. And the Jazz another 3.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing, he had 24 points. He dishes it to Holmgren. Joe passes to Williams. And the Thunder another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Collins wide open, he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. He's got 10.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Passes to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on George. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And the Jazz call time here.
Substitution on the floor.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Jazz lead by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then it's George. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. Taking a glance at Lauri Markkanen, Steve, a big man who possesses a lethal touch from way outside.
Kevin, this is what makes him a perfect stretch 4, as well as an all-star caliber talent now. And you get the sense he still has room to grow.
And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Williams. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hendricks. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Oklahoma City shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. Three-pointer, Markkanen. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Thunder trailing by 14. Outside Williams from deep. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Olynyk can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 13. Good on the triple. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Micic. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Giddey. The Thunder with another miss. Utah leading by 12. That's good from Collins on the assist by Markkanen. Collins has got 12.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Here's Giddey. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
The defense seized up just a little bit there, and it cost them dearly.
Jazz have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 1:26 left now here in the second. Williams scanning the floor. Outside, Dort. His three-pointer's off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here's Collins from outside. And the Jazz, another three.
There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his third of the game.
Thunder trailing by 21. Now the pass to Holmgren. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Done outside. Puts up a deep 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Sexton against Giddey. Pass to Micic. And here is Holmgren. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Williams with the ball. He's got 9. Here's Micic. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And so it's Utah with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Utah Jazz.
Sometimes we talk about a team imposing its will. This is what it looks like. Just the rebounding discrepancy here, pretty shocking, Shaq.
I was on a few teams and you were on a few teams that really did impose their wills. Crush your opponent's spirits. It's a great feeling to be on the bright side of that equation.
And since we've got a moment, let's go to social media, see what's on the fans' minds. You both played on each side of the country. So Kenny, Ballers All Day, with a Z, wants to know what the biggest difference is between East Coast and West Coast fans.
Oh, well, West Coast fans, honestly, they like when you score. East Coast fans will appreciate your passing.
That's easy. West Coast.
It is easy. West Coast, because they're 3 hours behind. That's the biggest difference. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. John Collins has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the small forward spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
When it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
Free throw good, Dort. And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
An area where Dunn continues to work, improving his range, so the defense has to respect him out there.
Pass to Williams. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. Jazz leading by 18. Lets it go with a 3. And Utah another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The shot's good. And that's 13 points for Williams.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, DA, thanks.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Utah leading by 21. Kessler passes to Dunn. Markkanen in the corner. From downtown, that's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 6 assists in the game. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Williams, and the layup falls. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. they're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good, shot missing. Collins with some nice D. Here's Kessler. And the Jazz, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Jazz call time here. A different look for Oklahoma City. Joe's checked in, and it's Micic in for Gilgeous-Alexander. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Sexton's shot is good.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Giddey against Sexton. It's Giddey with the drive. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Micic. Nothing on the board. Here's Joe. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Markkanen's got 6 points in the quarter.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
30 seconds left to play here in the third. Dort wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's been all Jazz. Here's Dunn. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Thunder have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Holmgren. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Dunn. Basket counts. Dunn's got 13.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
With 1 on the clock. He's off on that one. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for the Jazz. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Jazz. Walker Kessler is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's George in the point.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And now look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Wednesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And for that matchup with the 76ers, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Fires from 18. Again, the Jazz score.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Took him no time at all on that one.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Utah again with the bucket.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The offensive rebound. Sexton. Nice work on the boards. It's paying off with the basket. Sexton's got 13 points in the second half. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Wallace launches it. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Now Markkanen, after Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer.
Really showcasing his skills in this one. Markkanen has all the talent you need.
Here's Joe, defended by Sexton.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Sexton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Colin Sexton is unleashed right now, going after shots without hesitation.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Here's Wallace. Nailed from three-point land.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Lauri Markkanen.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lauri Markkanen.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Giddey against Sexton. Buries it from three-point range.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And yes, it's good.
So confident when finishing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just attacking them inside.
And here's Collins from outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
The three, and the Jazz another three.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And here is Giddey. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks, Laurie. Strong start for the team. How did you keep that momentum going throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, we've had leads before this season that we blew, so we had that mindset that even if we're up, we're still going to keep pushing, so that's what we did.
You kept the pedal to the metal, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Lauri Markkanen.